Have you seen the Babe Ruth conspiracy theory?
Oh, yes.
The what?
That Babe Ruth.
He's a brother.
Babe Ruth.
No.
Yeah.
I made this case on a podcast years ago. I'm 100% convinced.
Yeah,
Babe
yeah.
Ruth was a little bit black.
When you see pictures of him in color, sometimes it's like, wait, hang on a second.
Forget pictures in colors. What other old school baseball player of that era who was that big has any pictures with black people? He's the only one. And specifically black people who weren't also in uniform. He's just in the colors only section.
He's in the stands. Yeah, he's like Lambo leaping in there.
And a part of the thing, you
anybody see my ball?
Probably be asked, don't go over there. We've sectioned him off to not be a part of it. And he was like, I want to hang out with my people.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Trivial. It's your bar trivia night podcast. We're covering pop culture, sports, current events, and everything else in the form of trivia questions.
That's right. Each week we hit you with 5 topics, and here's the catch. None of us know the answers ahead of time.
Not us. Not our guest, David Perdue. Not even you. So we're all in it together. We'll throw out our best guesses, debate a bit, and probably embarrass ourselves before revealing the correct answer.
And if any of us cheat, we have to stand 7 inches from the midday sun. Because, man, it's a hot one.
Oh, well, he's not that Rob Thomas, and you're not that David Perdue.
I'm not.
Okay.
This is
7 inches from a midday sun.
David. Each week we try to make a little topical joke there. I do, and in the spirit of being topical, I chose to make a Rob Thomas and Santana.
Yes.
I was all over it. I love Rob Thomas. Big Matchbox 20 fan as a kid.
Me too.
100% spent allowance on that CD. I had top down, 18 tracks of hits. You had the Maria.
Oh, God.
Yeah, with Wyclef.
Wait, you bought a Santana. You bought a Santana DVD. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't Matchbox, though I do know, courtesy of Instagram ads, that Rob Thomas is back on tour right now. So
as soon as I get off here,
we're gonna get more ads now.
Yeah, they heard us for sure.
David, you are there in ATL.
Yes, sir.
It is, I'm sure, as hot or hotter.
I just came from outside.
Yeah,
maybe half an hour to go, and
he's still not recovered.
No, not at all. I was like, this is why I'm drinking. This is one of those rapid hydration things, and it's like I didn't exercise, but it felt like I did.
Yeah,
it felt like you're drowning.
Yeah,
it's humid.
Invest in Liquid IV and Pedialytes.
Absolutely.
I feel like stock's soaring right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. It is too hot.
I took a bike to this location, and I gave myself double the time and just biked very slowly, just like not waking up a sweat, not trying to get there fast.
Yeah.
So I didn't show up drenched.
This isn't this isn't my grandparents' heat wave. This is something else. You know what I mean? Like you see old pictures of people outside in like overalls in the summertime.
Yeah.
I fuck overalls right now.
Those Carhartts.
Yeah. Like this man he's hurt on the inside. Like something's wrong with him. Something went wrong.
You ever watch old movies like before they had air conditioning and like 12 Angry Men and like every man just like above the lip just sweating and they're in suits.
Yeah. This is why people look back at old pictures like, man, everybody looked so much older back then. It's because they have air conditioning.
Yeah. They're
couldn't keep it cool. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're baking.
So I could never get down with DC's, style culture, which is like, we are the only place that insists on suits and we are in a swamp. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That and anybody now that's like under 25 wears a hoodie all the time. Like even kids, these children stay in a hoodie. And I'm like, first I was like, what are you hiding? What are you hiding? Because there's no way in this July heat in Atlanta, I was seeing a kid at a bus stop, he had on a hoodie, and I was just like, what's going on? And not even a suspicious way, just like, are you okay?
I was going to say, let's not start accusing the kids of what he's wearing.
I would never accuse the kids.
And I was going to make a bad Trayvon joke, but I'm the only one on the pod that can't, so.
Yeah, I was like, all right. We look like talking heads on Fox right now.
Do.
And Geraldo, it's the hoodie.
Yeah.
It's the hoodie's fault.
Have I been confused with W. Kamau Bell? I don't know. You tell me.
Well, maybe that's our trivia team name this week, the W. Kamau Bells.
Yeah.
Do you play trivia at all? I mean, it's a good way to beat the heat on a Tuesday night.
I don't. As a kid, I was like into Jeopardy, but that's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. But I don't mind questions. I'm a question person. I don't mind questions. Here's my thing about these things. I don't mind being wrong. That's why I'm good at stuff like this. Right. I will be strong and wrong and just be like, you know what? I thought it was, and it wasn't. I have no ego when it comes to this.
I wish I was the same. I take it personally. It's for validation. It's
Once
bad.
Google became a thing, I realized I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I just allowed myself to just be at the mercy of Google. Just like, Google. I don't know. I used to have to go get an encyclopedia, figure it out. I refused. And now I just know I don't know.
I talked to a college student recently who he went to a school where they still are selling encyclopedias door to door as like part of like a business internship.
BYU?
Wow.
No. Whatever the organization was, it's at multiple campuses.
Wow.
It wasn't BYU.
Oral Roberts.
I
don't know.
Selling encyclopedias. Like what else are they selling?
I just think of that Friends episode where Joey only buys like M or something.
Yeah.
I think it's V.
I
think it's V.
That's a good one. That's a good trivia question.
That is a good one. I would not have got that one right.
So
I could be wrong.
With the Googles, I mean, what's your relationship now, David, with Chat GPT?
I feel like I'm one of the few people. I have never used it a day in my life. I don't even know. I've never used it.
Wow.
I don't even talk to Siri. That's how much I respect women. I leave them alone. I know they're busy, so I don't communicate with them. No, I don't do it. I literally love, like, once people started to be become like part of like the culture, and everybody's, I was like, I think I'm just gonna lean into kind of, I want to call it being dumb, but just like not knowing. I don't know.
It's also though, like, I don't know if were you a Wikipedia person? Did you ever lean on that as a
time to help
resource?
you get through some college papers for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what brought me to Wikipedia. I think Chat GPT, obviously it's getting better, and by the time this episode comes out, what I'm saying will be obsolete.
Right.
Like, you have to take everything it says with a grain of salt. Like, it's a really organized Wikipedia. A lot of summaries that you have to be like, okay, let me click into like where it got this information from, and I'll just like double check it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't bother double checking. I just know at current capacity is like your best intern, especially with these Gen Zers. But yeah, it's like, okay, it's going to get you 90% of the way there. It's going to help with the ideation, but do not trust this thing like verbatim. Do not be copy pasting it for anything.
If only more people thought like that, Josh. So many copy pasters out there.
I happen to go to journalism school and do poorly.
Talk to these kids,
ethics.
They are like using it as it is gospel. And I'm like, you know how wrong you are? Like you didn't use any critical thinking skills to come up with that idea.
No critical thinking, but like, I mean, we're already at the I don't need directions, I don't need to know how to spell. Now we're like, I don't need to think, let's just go straight to it. Like I miss that like bar talk of like, who was in that movie and not having IMDb, right?
Yes.
Like there was like gears that we stopped turning a while ago because of it.
Yep. I will say, always been a fan of not spelling things right. I don't know who started spelling, but I'm always been anti. I'm like, you know what I said? You know what I said? I don't have to spell it right.
It'll be so embarrassing over text or like writing something when you spell it so wrong it has no suggestion.
Yeah.
And I'll delete it and try it again, and it'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're
it's like
definitely an eye
me and
before
my infinite
situation.
knowledge have no idea what we're doing.
I'm saying the word initiative. You know I am. Just put it down there for me.
Right.
Yes.
Too funny.
Well, it is my privilege to offer you this first question about technology, actually.
Okay.
Oh, what a segue.
Bang. The tea app was recently hacked. They spilled the tea. Over 72,000 photos of its users. So what was the intended purpose behind the app?
The tea app.
The tea app.
I do know the answer to this.
The tea app. Oh my goodness. The tea. I mean, that's got to be a gossiping app.
A little bit. I'd say that's a good educated guess.
Yeah.
What kind of tea you think? Darjeeling, little chamomile. What do you?
Oh, I mean, if I had to figure out what they were talking about, what the intended purpose of the app is, I don't know. I feel like modern day, it's like bad people who are bad at dating, like bad dates.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? You
like here's
might
the
have buzzed
tea.
in for Jeopardy because you want to explain it, Alan? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know like that much detail, but essentially it was an anonymous app for women to rate and like judge and like almost like Yelp review local men. Right?
Oh.
So it is the T on dudes. So how you get an F boy, like you just scan if you're getting like little like I don't know about this guy, and then it's like, well, there's 50 reviews from everybody, and he's got the same first date move, and like it's that kind of thing.
Well, that's not fair. Everybody, if it's working, don't switch up the move. But
that's
but
true.
I do believe in the app. Let me just say that I don't want to say I don't believe in the app. I believe it should exist.
Definitely, because
we deserve that.
We do.
I've been a man my
and if
whole
you have
life.
Exactly. I was gonna say, like, if you have any female friends who have ever shown you their DMs on like any dating app, it's just God.
Yeah. No, this is long overdue. This app.
And there's been iterations. I think this one was quite popular and effective at the anonymity of it and the sort of drill down of it before they drill you. So it is about women dating safely. But now I want to know, David, what is your second date move?
You know, it's a funny thing about me. I don't get many of those. No, I always do tell people I'm an excellent first date. My second date move is honestly trying so hard to like truly pay attention because I used all my moves on the first date. Like I'm like an empty out the clip type person on the first date. Like I'm gonna be charming, funny, all those things. Second date, I'm like I got nothing left. Like I got nothing left. So that's
nothing but active listening in recovery.
Active listening is my main move on a second date. I go, now that I've done all I can do, tell me about yourself. So yeah, it's a lot of
put everything on the table first date.
Yeah, a lot of interesting. Tell me more. A lot of tell me mores on the second date. Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. Yeah, tell me more.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
My last second date was with my now wife, and we went to go see a really dark movie called The Darkest Hour. The Darkest Hour. Yeah.
Okay.
You took The Darkest Hour for your second date. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it worked. I'm gonna make that a move. Go see a dark film.
We'll see.
On your second. I mean, you're married. You got to the finish line. So,
well, yeah. I was like, tell me, ask me in 20 years if she's still sticking around.
Listen, I mean, in this day and age, just getting there, I'm like, sir, you're a champion. You did it. Many of us will never see the promised land. So
it's like getting to the top of a hill and just like, I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
I mean, David, we are performers. And so I think the hardest thing for me was trying to not be over performative.
Oh my God.
Especially emptying out that clip. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is not sustainable over a period of a life. Thus, one of my like marquee dates, like probably third or fourth date, like building up a big game about like we're going somewhere awesome and taking them to like the Brooklyn Applebee's. And I think that's the measure of like, can we just have a good time watching these Knicks play and just, hey, 2 for 25? They're like paying us to be here. It's incredible.
Yes.
And just the Americana in the mix, So I think that's like, can you hang?
I think a lot of charismatic people, just let's say specific performers, have to learn how to stretch. Like the first, like as I got in my 30s when I started dating, I realized like it's gonna sound so bad, but I'm like, do not be as funny as you can be the first date. Be kind of boring.
Yeah, don't work your tight five in.
Yeah, because even
at work,
if you're good at performing, me on like low is most people's like this is the best they're gonna as charismatic as they're gonna get. You know what I mean? Just because we know how to engage with people in that way. So now I just have to like be like almost like I wouldn't want to talk to me on first date. Because I'm like, this guy's boring. Because I know me. But in the scheme of like a date, it's like, oh, I'm interesting enough.
He was like, I was here for a date with John, and then they said last second David's gonna take the stage and do 40 minutes, and he just did the rest of the time. I never even got to see the one I came here for.
Don't be like James Corden when the camera's on, but also don't be James Corden when the camera's off.
Exactly.
So it's like a little like midpoint.
Exactly.
You gotta just sit at a simmer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's got to learn how to
James Corden, I guess.
Stress the charisma.
Another great date in the early days is take him to a baseball game.
Oh my God, yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Which is what I call another great segue into question 2.
Love it.
Boy.
The MLB Trade Deadline coming up July 31st. Get your picks in. So, David, you Braves fan?
Unfortunately.
I see.
Unfortunately.
The definitely cleanly most racist team.
I'll be honest.
Now that the Indians are out too,
it's so funny too when I'm a big Braves fan, but when they start doing that chop, especially if we have a lead, I'm like
they're not.
I'm like the ancestors are about to take the lead away. Like this is it. This is where we lose the game. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a Braves fan, as soon as that chop comes out, your heart's getting broken. Something's happening. And I'm like,
they were so good and so white in the 90s when I was paying attention.
We always had a couple black players. We always had a couple black, and it was always fun to watch them with my granddad, who was just old school, like born in 23 black. You know what I mean? So he would watch them, and he would see like a black person. He'd go, "Is he black or is he something else?" Like, we play that game with my granddad, is he black or something else. It was so fun. Yeah. So
have you seen the Babe Ruth conspiracy theory?
The Babe Ruth?
Oh yes.
The what?
That Babe Ruth.
He's a brother.
Babe Ruth?
No. Yeah. I made this case on a podcast years ago. I'm 100% convinced.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth was a little bit black.
When you see pictures of him in color, sometimes it's like, wait, hang on a second.
Forget pictures in colors. What other old school baseball player of that era who was that big has any pictures with black people? He's the only one. There's no Ty Cobb with black people. There's no Ted Williams with black people. There's, you know what I mean? There's no he's the only one. That was mine.
Even if some of them spent time socially with black people when the cameras came out, there's
specifically black people who weren't also in uniform.
Exactly.
That famous picture, he's just in the colors only section.
He's in the stands. He's Lambo leaping in there.
In a part of the field, you literally
anybody see my ball?
Right. In a part of the field, you literally had to probably be asked, "Don't go over there." We've sectioned him off to not be a part of it. And he was like, "I want to hang out with my people." Everybody loves the Babe. I want to hang out with them.
Well, the question here, I think you'll only know the answer to if it's possible for us Kamal Bells, the Fighting Bells. Which 2 teams traded a player in 1983 for $100 and a bag of baseballs?
$100 and a bag of baseballs in 1983.
83. So it's not full Babe, that was actually a good deal. This is clearly just take our player and vice versa.
83 feels it's probably a bad team during the 80s. Something in me, I'm going to start by saying I do not know this for sure. This is
definitely don't know this.
Deducing based off of what I know about one of the most forgotten eras of baseball. The 80s, there are very few people that guy killed in the 80s. This is I don't know what was happening in the 80s.
It was a shortened season or something, and they're like, well, we just need those baseballs, actually, because we're running out.
We're a little bit more focused on 8 balls.
I'm going to say, if I'm going to think of a team that was struggling in the 80s, maybe Cleveland, and then I'm going to say, no, they were kind of good. I feel like it was definitely American League. I'm going to go, Cleveland and, I don't know, maybe, Chicago, the White Sox.
Can I also the bag of baseballs sounds hostile. Was there some kind of anger, an animosity
on a rope kind of situation?
Yeah, or this some kind of it was a gesture of just $100 and also fuck you. Here's a bag of trash.
Wait, I almost want to ask one clue, but can I ask if they're American or National League?
We don't know.
We don't know the answers, but I did just peek in order to tell you, so I can say. So Quiz Liz creates all these questions. So this is double blind.
Okay, cool.
But they are, I believe, at the time they would both have been the American League.
Okay.
Wait, David,
so
did you believe our opening when we said that neither of us know the answers? Did you think we were lying?
I did not believe it, but I was like, surely there's some level.
Everything I've said has been scripted.
Okay, my bad.
This conversation is scripted.
That's the premise of this podcast. One of us always tells the truth. The other one always lies.
All right, then I'm going to switch up my answer purely based off of cinema. And the only two teams who were bad that had baseball teams named after them, and that was at the time, Los Angeles Angels and the Cleveland, at the time, Indians. I'm going to say those were the two teams. Angels in the outfield, and all of the major leagues were based off. And most of those teams sucked and then had to have something happen where they became good. Yeah. So I'm going to go with those two teams.
I think you did a very good educated guess. The correct answer is the A's. Moneyballing it, pre-Moneyball. And the Tigers.
Wow.
The Tigers. They traded player Keith Comstock, who's known for his baseball card where he was being hit in the nuts with a ball.
Can I guess the other player?
Claim to fame.
I think it was just for the one player. I think it was just take the player.
Yeah.
I was going to make an Axel Foley joke.
Dag. Okay. Detroit, I thought they were good during that time. They had, I believe, Alan Trammell. My dad's from Detroit. So, I grew up knowing a little bit about the Tigers. I actually saw a game in Old Tiger Stadium, which is one of the last great American ballparks that was built before. I think all that's left now is probably Wrigley Field and Fenway. They're the old timey ones. So I've seen a game at Tigers. I wouldn't have guessed them. This is now that is good to know. Can you imagine getting traded for not another person though? Can we talk about that?
It's funny.
I think that's something good for me.
Oh. We really need you to get out of the building. We need you to leave as soon as possible. What did you trade me for?
Yeah. What did he do to deserve getting traded for a bunch of balls?
Magic beans.
We're talking about team chemistry, and the things that are really bothering us are you and this bag of cursed balls.
Just say you want me out of here. Just say you hate me.
And can you take these to the curb on your way out, please?
Jeez.
Break them on the plane with you as you carry on.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a good visual.
I would never recover from that.
No. Well, I'm sure he talked about it on Carson at some point, because our next question is about late night TV.
Okay, he's just teeing himself
up
left and right.
I love it, though. I love it.
Okay, so CBS announced it's canceling The Late Show after 33 years. And it's a whole lot of trash. I don't know. What was your reaction to that, David?
They gotta become more profitable. The number one show in late night. If you're not better than number one, you deserve to get canceled, right? Obviously.
And that's the inside baseball thing of it, right? Which is they have been hemorrhaging ad dollars, but that's just because it's not necessarily a late night fault. That's broadcast does not work anymore. You are blockbuster managers sitting at the network dial. And they had missed opportunities every single step of the way. Comedy Central obviously could have been the Funny or Die hub for everything.
Had a
could
shot.
Have been owning every single one of these specials where Netflix wasn't a thing, and so that's also Paramount. And they're also the scraps that are just Office reruns right now. So it's you want to blame Colbert? They were already on a hiring freeze. I got so much on this, but question.
Yes.
Go for it.
No. I was just gonna say it is just so. It's a sign of the times where it's how do you get rid of something that did its job? It did its job. It was the best that you could do.
Every move is about the deal. Every move that they've been making the past year has been about the Redstones. So they have the blinders on of just make this deal happen, make this deal happen. So any chance that they see to trim the fat, any excuse to get rid of anything, they're going to take it.
If I had to guess which network was going to be the first, I would have guessed CBS. I always had this running joke because I watch very few things on CBS in real time. So I watch reruns of Everybody Loves Raymond or reruns of King and Queen, but nothing in real time on CBS. And that's because, as I've said, the only time you ever see black people on CBS is on Sunday during football season. That's the only time you see black people regularly on CBS. It is not a situation.
I think Cedric had himself a show.
He did, and it lasted for a while. And I won't see it like most CBS things until they're reruns. Because they don't really have, you have to. There's a very I I don't know. That's why I always thought Colbert made so much sense. He could speak to everyone in a very, very skilled manner. So,
and it's the valuable service that is priceless of helping people get information about the world and cope with it and still go right to bed right after hearing it. Right?
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
It's like, I don't know where that goes. I'm obviously very interested in figuring that out. And
your phone, Josh, just stare at your phone for 2 hours before you go to bed. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Scroll of doom.
It is a sign of listen. It is. I was gonna say that one, Colbert getting canceled was scariest to me as far as entertainment because they fired a Southern white man who I thought be untouchable.
Devout Christian.
Southern white man from from like South Carolina Southern. You know what I mean?
Very likable. Did his whole Talladega Nights version of Bill O'Reilly forever.
So that's why I was like, oh, we're all kind of in trouble.
It can happen to any of us.
This whole system does not function. So
anyone could get anything right now. Fired, maybe the least thing.
Right.
Here's what I want to know from you guys. If the first network to go with CBS with this, Redstone deal, what network would do the mini series of this deal? Right? Is this the studio Apple version? Is this a Succession for real, or is this FX OJ trial kind of
FX?
Job?
FX.
I think it's FX.
FX. They don't get enough credit for just saying, I don't know, go try. They just let they just let artists make stuff. So much of stuff that they've made has been the thing that everybody then tries to duplicate. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Louis was a thing, rest in peace, Louis. But
I think he's playing at the King's Theater here in Brooklyn.
He's dead to me. No. But you know what I'm saying? So much has been kind of in that same vein because they just said, all right, artist, go be an artist. And so I would say FX if I had to guess.
It would be funny considering he's DJT is now suing the Wall Street Journal and everyone who made him a thing. So it'd be the funny petty maneuver of being we're gonna greenlight the CBS FX thing and just double down on this.
But, when I was younger, I didn't, I watched soap operas. I never thought I'd be in one, like an extra. I'm an extra in a soap opera.
Oh yeah, this Shakespearean play would be really entertaining if we didn't have to live it ourselves.
Facts.
As the country turns.
Ooh, that's good.
Just one thing I got from this conversation is it seems like this is a safe space to admit to liking King of Queens.
Well, who wouldn't like King of Queens?
I love King of Queens.
It's so good.
Leah Remini,
Leah Remini, I had a crush on her since Saved by the Bell.
Oh, come on. Yeah,
I love King of Queens.
Patton Oswalt, Jerry Stiller.
Stiller, he's hilarious. I'm also comedically a fan of anybody that just yells. You don't even have to, if you're just an angry yelling person, because I don't really do that. I'm like, more of you on TV, please.
That's the best.
Big fan.
There was a question for this, by the way.
What
Current
was the topic?
host, Stephen Colbert.
Stephen.
Yes.
He's reportedly fluent in what language besides English?
I know this.
I have a guess.
Get it.
Is there whatever? All right, I'm gonna mess it. Whatever the language is there another language spoken? I'm bad. Is there another language spoken in Lord of the Rings?
That's exactly what my guess was.
I know
that is where it's Elvish.
Elvish is
100%. But the real extra bonus would be what's the name of the Elvish language, which is Kenya or Quenya.
What'd you say?
Labadaduda.
There's no way. I'm gonna go out and say there's no way they called it Kenya.
Is that offensive to elves that I just made up Elvish sounds there? Anyway,
The language is not called Kenya.
If it is, I'll be contacting NAACP as soon as the podcast is over. Guys,
that's what Donnie was saying, is that Obama was a Muslim born of Elvish descent.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, all right, he was kind of mythical. I can see it.
It's the ears. It's all in the ears. You're not looking.
Yeah, it was because the black people were like, where'd you find this guy? So now it makes sense. He wasn't real.
Let me be clear. Potatoes.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest joke ever, man.
All right. Guys, it's time for the shots round.
Hey.
Yo. I don't know if you got something with you, David, but this is like any real trivia night.
Kind of what,
oh, yeah. Get hydrated.
A little bit of hydration here.
This is your chance to shout out the answers for the audience here in the comments. And if you're right, you just might win something special.
Yes, that is
correct.
Yeah. Well, let me plug our sponsor this round, which is Thesis. Yes, this is supplements that help with stress.
A jar of pills you just held
It's
up?
a jar of pills. It makes you less dependent on Adderall. So if you want to stay on your game naturally without downsides, try promo code Josh15 and go to takethesis.com.
Give me that.
Yeah, if you're right with these answers, I will mail you drugs, just like any good friend.
I love it.
So,
All right.
Last time we had a question. It was, what was America's first national park? You got to guess, David? You've seen some parks.
Was it Yosemite?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone National Park.
We're making these a little easier because we want some people to win some stuff. So this week's question, first person to chime in. What do you call a group of flamingos? Please don't answer this, guests.
Oh yeah, David, this is not for us. This is for the audience at home.
But I actually knew this one. Our next question.
I guess now I do because I looked in the doc.
Some famous figures have recently passed, including Hulk Hogan, R.I.P. Terry, Ozzy Osbourne, Chuck Mangione, and Malcolm Jamal Warner. So, one internet running joke conspiracy is that Trisha Paytas' children are actually reincarnated famous people. What did Paytas, am I saying that right, recently name her third-born child?
I saw this.
You know who I'm talking.
Can I go?
I don't. Yeah, you got it.
I don't know. Is it I don't know this person, but I saw a picture on my timeline around the time I'm gonna say Ozzy.
First of all, I don't know who this person is, but I saw multiple people reporting on the name of her baby, and I was like, "What? Okay, I don't know who this is." It was something ridiculous, like rotator or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
I just Googled her. I didn't Google the answer. It's that she is a media personality.
Oh,
who got
great.
early success on America's Got Talent, Modern Family, and an Eminem music video. So things I haven't seen in a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Eminem music video.
We're never going to get this.
I did not think so.
You're going to enjoy it. The correct answer is Aquaman Moses Paytas Hackman.
Aquaman.
All right, let me just say this. Can I just say this real quick to that answer? I do not typically believe in calling the authorities, but if I were to make an exception, I would call some sort of child protective services on this woman to at least to say, hey, stop with the names.
Yeah.
These children have to grow up. And then are you going to wipe their tears when they go to the playground and they're getting bullied because they have the weirdest name imaginable? No.
He'll have to go by Arthur, right? Isn't that his name? Aquaman's name?
That's correct. But also, I think she was just trying to get ahead of what a 5-year-old would want to name themselves, right? Like, if I was asked, I would be Batman Burstein.
And that's why you don't ask kids these questions.
That's a really good point.
Every name has this. I don't have kids. Every parent that I know says that my friends who have kids, they say have to pass the yell test, which is you yell the name that you say, hey, and his name was what? Aquaman what? Aquaman
and Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Aquaman no,
Moses.
You can't get that person to get you the remote in time. Okay? Or go grab you a drink out of the refrigerator. It doesn't pass the yell test. He's going to have too many nicknames.
That's the thing. You got to have nicknames because it's got to be down to 2 syllables tops.
Right? Oh, my gosh.
Like Catherine is fine, but that's why you have a Kathy if you need that quick.
Absolutely.
You know? I miss music videos. See, that's the other thing we need to bring back. But that also signals an end. You know, no one can spend money unless you're like, okay, go, which is still an expense. But like, you know.
I loved all that videos.
Oh, yeah. Love those videos. I can't remember the songs, but
I know, right?
The songs get stuck in my head because I watched the video so many times. Yeah.
I haven't been to a lot. I didn't go to a lot of concerts growing up, actually, but one of the first ones I ever went to was OK Go was opening for the Vines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like 2002.
He wanted to get free. Ooh. Good on you. To the year 2025, Donald Trump recently visited the Fed in person and toured current construction at the building. Kind of got fact-checked in real time on some of his IRL ramblings with knowledge. Who was the last president to visit the Fed in person?
Let's see. Who would need to go to like show that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They needed to pick up some gold bars or something. Like, hey, show me this Knox.
What is the Fed? Is that the Federal Reserve?
I do believe it is the Federal Reserve.
It's like, so he came to visit the one in Manhattan?
I actually don't know where it's located. I assumed it was either still in DC. But I guess the point is like the president doesn't make house calls to the Department of Labor or like Commerce, right? Like they come to the White House for said meetings. He's the busy one. You come to him. There's the house.
Why did he have he had the construction hat on? That made me laugh.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a safety thing. Or
no one in a suit needed that hat. There were no danger.
Yeah.
What president? Who would need to go to like create a show?
Yeah, just like, oh, everything's fine.
If it goes this far back, I'm gonna go FDR, right? Like hey, we got a new deal online.
Gosh, do you think they had a ramp?
All right.
It was not ADA compliant. But I'm just saying.
All right. So my thought process, it had to be a president in crisis. Because it's more like, look over here.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Sleight ahead. The two names come to my mind. God bless the dead. I'm gonna say Jimmy Carter.
That was gonna be my guess too. I was thinking about like high gas prices.
Yeah.
And calming people down.
Jimmy's those smooth talking Georgia boy.
Yeah.
So he knew like, hey, I'm just a peanut farmer. And then it's like,
also he builds houses, so he probably just wanted to go to a construction site.
Exactly. He just wanted the hats. He wanted
it's
the
just
hats.
Always under construction.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jimmy Carter.
Well, since you said that guess first, I'll switch it up and say no, it's not Reagan, because everybody on the news would have been saying like, oh, not since Reagan. So I will go Lyndon Beverly Johnson.
Okay. The correct answer is far more recent. George W.
That was my first guess because he was the first one of my generation to go, look over here. Like, I need you to pay attention to this. I mean, Clinton did.
It's over here.
Yeah, Clinton needed a distraction too. Obviously, but he had a saxophone.
No, he needed a bachelor pad.
He needed a lot of things, but he definitely needed some sort of distraction. That would have got to go with your gut, kids.
Or a Tide pen.
Got to go with your gut.
We'll go with your guts here or the roots with our lightning round, which is catered to what you said you were an expert of.
Boy,
we did pretty good, by the way. These last 5 questions, I'd say that was very good for our standard issue, difficulty.
Okay.
And,
even if we didn't get the answers,
we did not.
I think we
came
up
to
with
find
good
your way
answers.
to Tournament of Champions.
Exactly.
Our thought thinking process was great. A+ all around.
Yeah. We got the Kamal Bells. We're a strong team.
Thinkers.
We all get stars.
Topic for you is 2000s Southern hip hop.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Should not have said expert.
I know, because you get any wrong and they're going to take your black card away.
Not only that, I took a hip hop studies course in college.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Two of the lecturers are people who are prominent in Southern hip hop. My professor was like a writer for like The Source. So hopefully she doesn't hear this if I get it wrong. But if I get it right, shout out to you, Dr. Wilson. You made me who I am.
There'll be some
we'll get Dr.
After
Wilson
Dark
on
questions.
Here. Yeah. Okay. First one, and they go in increasing difficulty.
Okay.
Which 2 rappers founded Outkast?
Ooh, tough. Real tough. Hard to figure that one out. I'm going to say Andre Benjamin and Big Boy.
Big boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says here it's Andre 3000. No, you got it.
Listen, when you run into somebody personally, you get to say their real name. That's a very Atlanta thing. Where I ran into both of them at like not famous. It's just like at a restaurant and another one at a Walmart. This is true. I saw him at a Walmart and I was looking at him and I remember he was holding Solo cups and short like socks, like the no-show socks. And I called him by his nickname. I go, Sir Lucius Leftfoot, and this is what he turns and looks at me and goes, "Show enough, pimp," and he just keeps walking.
Those are the right celebrity interactions. That's the right amount of recognition. That's so good. That's so good.
So yeah.
All right. Name 2 of the albums released by Little John and the East Side Boys.
Albums? You forget that they had albums. It's not about songs. All right.
I
know. All right. I'm definitely don't know the albums. I'm gonna start by saying that. One of them I'm gonna say was called like Crunk Nation, something Crunk something. It was Crunk something.
Crunk, yeah.
I'm gonna help you here. That's basically all of their albums, and I will list you the 5 albums you have to name 2.
Okay. Jeez. What is? East Side Boys just run around with like gas tanks full of alcohol. I actually used to umpire baseball, and one of the East Side Boys kids I used to umpire for them. They were very cool. This is very Atlanta right here. We're talking right now.
Wow,
yeah. All that being said, I don't know any of their albums. I just know the songs and the feelings that I had when I heard them, which is a young, better knee version of me running around, pushing people and being sweaty. And no one really wanted to fight, but you kind of had to be ready to fight, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Crunk USA, maybe?
I like the sound of that.
All right. I'm going to give you the first one. Get Crunk, Who You With.
That was the album?
I thought it's called colon, Get Crunk, Who You With, colon, the album.
This was the song.
This is like Big Bop or whatever. Like everything is just called like Twist, Twist again.
Yeah.
Get Crunk.
Number 2.
Okay.
We Still Crunk.
Jeez.
2 exclamation points.
Of course they are. Why would they not be any more Crunk? You think Crunk never died?
Okay. Give you a little curveball there at the wiffle ball tourney. Put Your Hood Up.
See, these are songs. I didn't know these were the whole albums.
Yeah. Kings of Crunk.
Now that one, I'm not gonna lie, I should have known that one.
You should have known that one.
I should have known that one.
And then this one, I feel like you could have just thrown out in the dark. Crunk Juice.
That one was in the gas tanks. It was Crunk Juice.
Exactly.
12-year-old me remembers they had the gas tanks,
Scissor.
and in the videos where all the juice was coming out, and it was the Crunk Juice, and they sold Crunk Juice. This is right around time of Red Bull.
Some lean, because
you had to get some crunk in your system. If you remember that song.
This is an insane time.
I remember I got to go with my uncle to Shinnecock Hills for the U.S. Open, a very classy event.
Yeah.
But I was only 17 years old and didn't understand alcohol. So when I was in this little area and could order whatever I want, or at least shouldn't have been able to, but did, I asked for Hennessy straight and could not handle that. So then I asked for, 17? Of course, Alizé and Hypnotic.
Of course.
These are the
oh my God. Yeah.
I could possibly know.
Yeah.
When you're young, you only know what rappers drink.
Yeah.
You don't know that it's not good.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Alizé was much more doable for a 17-year-old, and perhaps the only time you should be drinking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
You only learn one way. Okay. Final question.
Okay.
Who's the only female rapper with 6 platinum certified albums?
Only female rapper with 6 platinum is tough.
Platinum certified.
6 of them?
2000s Southern hip hop. 2000s.
It does. All right. All right. I'm just gonna go with what my gut is saying. But I don't know if she has 6. Maybe she does. The Brat? It's not the Brat. It can't be the Brat. She doesn't have 6. Does she have 6? Who am I?
Alan, you were on it.
Was I on it with Missy?
Mm-hmm.
Missy, Missy has hits.
Yep. All
right, I'm gonna let you know why I messed that one up. It was a great, excellent call. I should have went with that. You know, the South, where I am, we have this weird discrepancy with weird feelings with Virginia as a southern place.
Yeah.
So though I think it is South, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, if put me back 150 years and I was like, I gotta get north, I would not have stopped in Virginia.
Okay.
So that's how I know it's still South.
You wouldn't have hung out at Jefferson's College?
Exactly. That's how most black people figure out what's still South. Like, could we have stopped here in the 1800s, or do we need to keep going? So I should have known Missy. That's bad.
I also didn't think of her as Southern, which was also why that gave me like pause.
Yeah. It was so, especially musically, was so like different. It had like this Pharrell sound. It had this Timbaland sound. Like, it sounded nothing like straight Southern hip hop, but it is in fact Southern. You're correct. I don't feel bad, but because I didn't know that.
Shouldn't.
And no offense to the Virginians. I mean, it's a very different world over there, and Nova versus Roanoke.
Yes, the great Nova
Virginia Beach. A lot of people come out of Virginia Beach, actually.
I know Virginia for two things: Missy Elliott and the Clips.
A lot of our people landed on Virginia Beach.
A lot. That's also facts.
All right, man. Well, that was the questions. That was a show.
We did it.
I feel like I vastly underperformed. Like, in my mind, I thought I was coming with more correct answers. And then I feel like I just did more explaining why I got answers wrong.
Well, and I would say you have definitely offered top thinking skills, the critical nature of these are not easy questions. Otherwise, we would just roll through this in 10 minutes.
I'll get you next time, Quiz Liz.
You know what?
Quiz Liz.
I started this episode by saying I don't mind being wrong. I'm going to stick with it. I clearly proved it because I was wrong 80%, I would say, of the time here. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's the lesson. It's okay to be wrong. Your life still goes on. You can still have a smile on your face. Your skin can still be clear. Your hairline can still be amazing. For the people who can see me, these things can still happen if you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
That is a good hairline. Shit.
It's a good hairline, David.
Thank you.
I mean, I was going to say, last question. Would you consider going to a trivia night for your next second date?
Oh, this is part of the game plan now. See, especially if I'm wrong like this, I'm showing vulnerability, which is a great thing to show while you're dating.
Critical thinking. Yeah.
Or she's like, this is a complete idiot. I'm glad he took me to trivia now that I know he's a dumb person.
Or trusting a woman's answers that's not Siri, It's
exactly.
Good.
Exactly.
Or she goes, nerd.
Yeah, trivia. That's going on. That's going on the list. Second date plans for sure.
Perfect.
David, is there anything that you would like to plug before we end here?
What can I plug? If you're in the Atlanta area, I have a podcast called What's Good Atlanta on WABE, which is our NPR affiliate. So also support public radio and public broadcasting, please. I don't know if you know.
If you have anything in your pockets, please support public radio.
Public radio. For some reason, people hate Elmo now, which is I thought he was off limits. But yeah, What's Good Atlanta on WABE, and
I'm a commie.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Hey, that's what did you say? What's Good Atlanta?
What's Good Atlanta? It is a podcast. Let me start saying it is a podcast with two comedians, and I know people are like, no more of these. Two men, but I will say.
No one's saying that.
There are only two podcasts you should listen to with two men talking, and that's Trivial, obviously.
Hey.
And that's What's Good Atlanta. Our podcast is usually no more than 15 minutes, and it's the best news going in Atlanta. We talk about good news that is happening in the city of Atlanta, and sometimes nationwide. So,
love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's great.
So you have a positive spin on the news.
All right.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
Thank you so much for being here, David. It was also great to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Thank y'all for having me, Josh. Always good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
All right. That's the show, folks. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you choose to podcast. Don't ever comment, though, please. Thank you to our guest. Don't comment. Thank you to our guest, David Perdue. Check out his podcasts. Shout out to our trivia director, Quiz Liz. And thank you, listener. See you next week. And remember, question.
Yes, that's my line. That's my catchphrase.
Okay.
And remember, question everything.